Hi everyone, the purpose of this video is to help you understand how easy it is to get started with RocketFlag, and the goal is to get you up and running from not having an account to having an account in less than 5 minutes. So I'm just going to sign up for a new account now. I'm just going to use this email address, and RocketFlag sends you unique emails because we don't use passwords in our application. So once you've received the password, you get a unique link. We can just copy that link and then we'll paste it into here. Okay, and now we are signed in. So when we click on Let's Go, we'll be prompted to enter a name because we didn't sign in with an OAuth token. If you sign in with Google or GitHub, we will grab a name that's associated with your account if you want to use that. Once you've pressed confirm, you get a little welcome. That's it, we're done. Now I've got an account. So what we can do is we'll just create a new project. In this case, I'll just call it demo project. And for this example, we'll call it our development environment. Now you can actually choose multi-environments here if you prefer, and then you can have a single project with lots of different environments per flag. In this case, for the sake of simplicity, we'll just go with a single one, but multi-environments are available. So we've created the project, and in the project, we can now start creating flags. So let's create a flag, and we'll call it enable new AI chatbot, because everyone's talking about AI at the moment. So we can give this some tags if we want to. So maybe I'll give it the AI tag, and I'll enable this for everyone, and we'll just create the flag. With the flag created, we can see that the application has added it to our list. We're sending all of our traffic to it, but it's turned off, so no traffic's going, and we'll see it's never been hit. So what we'll do now is we will copy this flag ID to the clipboard, so we can use that in our project. Now let's flip over to the VS Code editor that I've got here. As you can see, this is the React RocketFlag demo sample application, which you can clone from the RocketFlag GitHub account. And it's got basically a Vite React application. It's very, very basic. It doesn't really do much. First thing we need to do is we'll need to install the RocketFlag SDK. So we do npm install at RocketFlag node SDK. So we'll install that. Once that's installed, we'll be able to set up our application. Now, for the sake of demonstration, I've commented some things out just to make it a bit faster for you to get ready. But the cloned application has all this code already. So the first thing that we need to do is we'll just go back into this deleted file, and you'll see that you need to import the RocketFlag client. And once you've created an instance of it, just export that. And then you can make that available throughout the application. You can initialize the RocketFlag client with other variables if you need to. So we'll restore that. And the other thing that we'll go, so once that's been restored, we can then import the RocketFlag SDK by adding this import line here. So now that the import line is added, we just need to have an effect that will make an API call to that, to the RocketFlag service with your unique flag ID. Now the flag ID is still in our clipboard, so let's paste that here. We'll save that. And then we also need to make sure that we import our use effect and use states. And now that we've got the features set from the response, we'll just enable them down here. So we'll turn this on. And now we've got a little bit of code here that says your feature flag is green or red as a color and enabled or disabled. Right now, we should see that the flag is disabled. So what we'll do is we'll run this with npm run dev. Starts the local host server, and we can see that the feature flag is disabled. Let's zoom in a little bit. So what we'll then do is we'll go over here, and what we can do here is we can turn this on, just like that. Now it's turned on. And straight away, if we go back over here and just refresh, you'll see that the feature flag is now enabled. So that is how you can create a RocketFlag account, create your first feature flag, and integrate it into your code, all in the space of less than 5 minutes. I hope this is helpful.